Allison, back with Kneading Paradise. For my next video, I'm going to talk about how you know when your yeast is rising properly or proofing properly. So we're going to start with some basics. But I've got to turn this camera around and I don't know how to do that, so I'm going to stop this video. All right, I'm back. Now it's kind of hard to see, but there is 1/4 cup of water in here. And for the yeast, what you want to do is you need to have the water in first and put the yeast in second. Otherwise they'll be clumping and it won't mix nearly as well. So I have pre-measured in one of these fancy little bowls the yeast that I need. So I'm going to dump that in, okay? And before I start to stir it, I'm going to tell you about my secret ingredient, brown sugar. Brown sugar is just kind of like almost like a food to the yeast. Yeast is alive, and this is what will make your yeast react better, okay? By just giving a little bit. I say a pinch, and then people who don't bake a lot freak out because it's not an exact measurement, and they feel like they need an exact measurement. But literally, I just stick my fingers in the bag and pinch it and take what I got. Now, I did look at it a little more closely for this video, and it's about 1/8 of a teaspoon if you have one of those, or if you have 1/4 of a teaspoon, then, you know, yes. Okay, so I've mixed this up really well. The directions always say stir to dissolve. Sometimes you'll still see little clumps of stuff, and it's not that big of a deal. And there's a little bit of something on my spoon, but that's not really going to concern me because I feel like I got just about everything. Yeast, bread, it's all pretty forgiving, okay? And your water should be lukewarmish, okay? All right, so I'm gonna let this sit, and over time, you're gonna see a whole lot more air bubbles appear. And then that is the yeast activating. And it can take up to 10 minutes, is what some recipes tell you. But really, after 5, you've kind of done your main stuff. Anything after that, if it happens, that's very weird. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video here because watching it is kind of a boring process. And then I'm going to pick the video back up after 5 minutes to show you what it should look like. Okay, I'm back, and it's been about 7 minutes. I lost track of time. And so here is what the yeast looks like now. And I wanted to show you the side view as well. Because remember, we started out with 1/4 cup of water, and now we have almost a full cup of foamy yeast, okay? And so this is really optimal. Sometimes it's not going to multiply that much, and that's still okay. But apparently the conditions are just right in my house to make excellent bread yeast. So you just give it a try. If you have questions, let me know. Some people have a real hard time getting used to proofing yeast, but once you get the hang of it, it really is not that big of a deal. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll try and answer them. Thanks a lot.